This is the Glenwood Titans Player Spotlight, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoor. Coming soon to Springfield on 92.7 WMAY.
92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. Mike Wennmacher out here at Titans Stadium, joined by one of the senior captains of the Glenwood Titans football team, Mark Helm. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for having me.
Let me ask you, what is it like being a Helm in this Glenwood Titans program? Older brother Dan Helm, what's it been like for you? What's been the experience?
Well, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, ever since I was little, I didn't, like, when my brother was up in here, I didn't entirely understand it because I was like 8 years old. And so just half the time of the games I just spent running around back on the track and wasn't even caring about what was happening. But, it's getting into this program and now getting to play the varsity spot and just getting to see everything, like the legacy Daniel left behind and the stuff that we can live up to. It's a challenge to keep it going, but also it's a lot of fun. I love playing out there with my brothers. Love just having a ton of fun.
Well, I was gonna say, you didn't get to play with Daniel on the varsity level, but you got two younger brothers. So is it kind of like passing down advice from generation to generation of Helm football players?
A little bit. I mean, actually, funny enough, Daniel's been one of our coaches recently. So actually, all four of us homeboys have been all out here on the field at once, and so it's been a lot of fun and definitely been able to learn a lot.
So what kind of advice did he impart to you on your journey as part of this Glenwood Titans team?
Well, he's helped with a lot of things. I mean, one thing specifically that he's been helping me out with is a lot of like being explosive throughout most of it. But I mean, he's given me advice from everything from future college stuff to just simple like practicing, like what to work on, like what to do extra wise and stuff like that. And so he's been major help in everything.
Talk to me a little bit about your placement on the offensive line. As a senior captain, you got the left tackle. We've seen the blind side. We know how important that is. How much pride do you take in that and being the leader of that unit?
I take a ton of pride in being the leader of a unit, but again, they gotta hold me accountable too, because again, I'm. It's not like, yeah, sure, I've been on this team for 4 years, but I'm in no way amazing and perfect at my job, and so they know that just as much as I want to coach them up, they know that they can. I'm confident in my guys and able to that they will coach me up when in certain times when, say, I'm struggling with certain areas. But no, I take immense pride in that position, and I love being out there.
I love that, the open communication, the dialogue of, hey, if I'm off on my movement or whatever, that they can come to you and say, hey, I noticed something. That's very cool of you. Let me ask you about being on that berm. Mm-hmm. Right before when Enter Sandman hits those first couple of notes, what's that feeling like?
It's a ton of fun. I honestly, we go around and we play other teams, and I'm completely honest, I wouldn't trade that for anything around there. I love that entrance. I love this field, love this community so much, and it's a lot of fun, the atmosphere out here on Friday nights, and that is definitely one thing I'm going to miss after graduating. I just love it here.
Favorite memory thus far of your Glenwood Titan career?
Funny enough, we had a conversation about this at the very beginning with some of the senior guys, but I totally forgot what I said. I mean, there's a lot of different things. It's everything from just having fun outside, having fun out here with the lineman guys. But honestly, probably the memory that is cemented in my head is freshman year. First game during the COVID season, playing U-High in the middle of the day on Saturday.
Oh wow!
I got a pick on one of the second drives of defense after I was super nervous, and I asked Coach Hayes saw that I was nervous, and he was like, "You'll do fine, and I got to pick it. So that's a memory that's been cemented in my head. But every practice with the guys has just added a ton of fun every single year.
Last one for you, Mark, 'cause I know the team dinner's waiting for you. I don't want you to be in the back of the line there. Every team has a guy or two that keeps things loose in the locker room. Who's that guy on this team?
It's you're surprised. It's probably a lot of people that keep it loose in the locker room because we're all a bunch of knuckleheads at the end of the day. But I don't really think I can attribute it to one person, because collectively as a group, when we need to lock in, we'll have people step up and say, all right, let's focus. Have the captains like Justin and Micah, they'll get us focused. But then again, when like having a little fun after a win and stuff, they'll do the same thing.
Okay.
And so I don't really think it's one specific guy, but kind of everyone does a little bit of everything.
That's awesome. Mark Helm, thank you so much for the time. And you mentioned running around when your brother was playing. I saw you running around there. And now to see you out here on the field, it's very cool to see the development. So best of luck going forward, and thanks for the time.
All right, thanks for having me.